Be the first Pokemon unboxing in a good while. Hello, everybody. It's the Ghost. We have the 2023 Championship deck, Xiao Tongyan's Lost Box Kyogre deck. This is a Championship deck. I got this out of like a $5 because it was like on offer. Got some Pikachu eating some ramen noodles, I guess. They bring these out roughly every year or so, roughly like in the past 2 years, sort of, World Championship winners. I think usually it's something like when the deck is like out of standard or something. But as you can see by this, they are different card backs. They are kind of like proxies, but not quite, so to speak. They're not usable in tournament play, which is kind of weird, to be honest, instead of the company. But I guess it's a way of getting like, a decent deck rather on the cheap. And you get a deck box and some other stuff too. So let's open this boy up. So first of all, you get this cool little booklet that tells you all about the championship that year. There's sort of an overview, and then all of the sort of the brackets and stuff, which is pretty cool. I won't look at this in too much detail, but it's pretty cool that there's a whole thing that just says, yep, and I've got Pikachu in the back with some ramen noodly boys. And all the credits for everyone who took part and all the staff, which is absolutely lovely. Some other photos that are on the back as well. That's pretty cool. I won't show anything off for fear of, I mean, I guess they were sort of on camera, so it's probably fine, but yeah. Right. Of course, we have this really high quality pin. This has a double pin. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's like a double pin back. Probably a good idea. This is quite a hefty thing, actually. Pikachu to some ramen. Yep. I might actually put that on my bag or something, because that's pretty cool. Plus it fits because I have a Pikachu backpack now. We have the coin, which is the oversized coin type. Big, thick coin. With, again, Pikachu eating some ramen. Flip. I'll probably keep that for, like, I think I have a few coin flip cards in, like, Magic and stuff, which could do with an actual coin. And, yes, that's very funny to me. These do, of course, come with a code card for Pokemon Live, which I will be redeeming to get the accessories in my thing. I think it might even give you the deck, I don't know. But of course, if the all-important Kyogre, discard top 5 into 2 opponent's bench, does more damage. Because I think the point was with Kyogre is its attack discard stuff, and then you put that stuff in the lost zone or something. May look at top cards of the deck, but one in the hand, but the other in the lost zone. Yeah, it's a lost box. It's quite a complicated deck if I recall correct, but also very weird. It's just a weird deck. Very weird. And of course, we have this deck box, which I was hoping was more plastic, but it is just card, which is a bit annoying, but because that might wind up getting damaged. You would think in a product like this, they would at least give you basic plastic, but it's fine. It is a very lovely looking deck box. And it does say Lost Box Kyogre on it. So that's what the energies look like. They've got that symbol. I assume that's like some... I don't actually know what that says, but it's the only really unique thing about them. Other than, of course, the back. Then we have stuff like Forest Seal Stone, Pelpad, Heavy Ball, Echoing Horn, Super Rods, Lost Vacuum. I'm wondering if the actual tournament deck, the actual one the guy used, might have used like pretty versions of cards. Energy Recyclers, Nest Ball. Nest Ball is just really good. Yep, Switch Cart. Nintendo Switch. Mirage Gate. Yeah, Lost Zone stuff. You just search them and put... Oh, so that's why you search and attach stuff. Because you've got your Lost Zone stuff. I think all the Lost Zone... Yeah, all the Lost Box stuff has this like weird border escaping thing. Escape ropes, obviously. Because it fucks over the opponent, I think in this case more than you. Battle VIP Pass. This was a thing like at the time, like everyone's like, oh, do you run 4 Battle VIP Pass, even though you can only use it the first turn, or do you just not care? Lost Box, I think, runs 4 because it's like, oh no, if I don't, the chances of you getting one outside your first turn are probably quite low because you wind up discarding them to various things. Pokestop, obviously, from the Pokemon Go stuff. Clara. Colress's Experiment, I think that does, put all the cards in the Lost Zones. You go, wee, put things in your Lost Zone. And also just draw 3, basically. yeah, it just protects itself. Raikou V, so this is like the stuff, it's like, oh, non-foil versions of these Vs. It's a little weird. The Cat Boy. Radiant Greninja because of the Moonlight Shuriken, but also the... Yeah, you can draw too. So it's draw... It's like draw fodder, basically. That also had a decent attack. Yeah, again, Lost Box stuff, I'm assuming. Cramorant is the best boy. Dragonite. I guess because it's just a big, powerful boy, I guess. Sableye. Oh, yeah, just one mana, one energy, 120 damage attack on a basic that isn't a V's. It's like, yeah. Basically, I think the point of Lost Box, like kind of battle attrition stuff, it's like, oh, once I'm set up, my stuff deals so much damage as a V or GX or EX or whatever. Whereas if you kill it, I kind of don't care because my resources are already set up because you can't mess, unless you return stuff from my lost zone to the graveyard, you can't unset me up. And so I think that's the point of like, okay, once I've set up, I'm going to lose slower than you're going to lose, basically, because I can set up. I require less energy for things, and it does. And you're taking half as many prize cards as you would do with a V or GX or whatever. I guess. And more energy boys at the back. Cool! Right. And there is, of course, the all-important poster, which is also a playmat on the other side. But, I have actual, playmats for this sort of thing. But I will probably use the poster as one of my many posters. Especially as Pikachu eating some ramen. Also, jelly-filled donuts. But yeah, I don't know if that's the definitive deck list. I don't know if the actual proper deck would have had more of the GXs in it. I feel like it probably doesn't because, again, considering it's all basically proxies, they don't really have any reason to not put 4 copies of this in if the deck actually had 4 copies of this in. But I think it's low on these because this guy, I think, outs certain things in the matchups because there's no side deck in Pokemon. I think this guy is he gives you extra draws, I guess, and I think low retreat cost. Yeah, so he's like a starter thing. Again, consistency stuff. So you don't really play him as an attacker. And again, this deck's purpose is like attrition, basically, of making sure that your opponent takes less prize cards from killing your shit in words of that effect. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video here. Don't really comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if you actually watched the 2023 Worlds, because I certainly didn't. But I decided to pick this out because it's relatively cheap, and having an older structure deck, basically a structure deck, for kitchen table stuff, because who cares if it's proxies, at this point, is pretty good. And it means I can just break it out. Since, you want to play Pokemon? I'm like, yes. I have an deck. It's a former Worlds deck because fuck you. But they'll probably bring out something newer, so they'll be perfectly fine, basically. But Lost Box is one of those things. It's it's always pretty powerful. I think regardless of format, basically, you could probably play a legacy format Lost Zone based deck, and it would probably still do relatively well now. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next one. Bye bye. See you soon.